was next level.
And although the princess has come home, she is still remaining quiet on where she was during her missing time, but frankly, I do not care. She's got that look at me, I'm back attitude, and it reflects in her style.
You know it. She was seen returning to the castle rocking those possibly was kidnapped leggings, all while sporting a I might have just run away and ran out of money hooded cloak.
What do you think she's gonna be wearing at the wedding?
No idea, but no doubt it will complement her chosen spouse's home kingdom. That's right. Princess Desdemona has finally made her choice, and it's Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
I knew it was gonna be them.
It was the obvious choice from the get-go.
So obviously obvious.
So long, Prince Phineas Pomp of the Petrard Kingdom. You just didn't make the cut.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya.
Alright, so they were just going to repeat that bit. Okay.
So, she made her choice. Her life is filled with intrigue, and I feel like I am now somehow intertwined with her fate's path. Oh well, off to go see what the gang's up to. There's a note from Dad.
Dear Lil, here's some excuse why I can't work the guard shed today. Love, Dad.
Back to the guard shed for me. Wait a minute, where's the chronometer? I always leave it right here. There it is. What's it doing under the bed? Spooky. I don't remember putting it there. Wait, what time is it? I don't want to be late. For a time machine, you'd think they could have at least put a clock on it somewhere.
Okay.
This whole wretched endeavor has been a disgrace, not only to Prince Phineas and myself, but to the entire history of Petrard. King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk will not sit idly by while their royal lineage is dragged through the mud.
What a baby.
Jeez, what a big baby. Princess Desdemona is better off without you.
Say what you will, your words and your sweet-smelling city will soon be drowned out by the musk of the sulfur mines of Petrard. May our home be exploded by a bottle of fine Petrardian fizzy.
Well, that's not great.
Okay, the Royal Writ. Excerpt from a Petrardian book of etiquette and manual of politeness. There is a general distaste for non-humans in Petrard. However, any formal event is elevated by the presence of elves. Delicate beauty rules the way when it comes to the meal. Remember this golden rule, even in the faces of total catastrophe, dignity, always dignity. Excerpt from a wedding survivor's guide to the Marvog Empire. The guest censors were assaulted at one of their week-long wedding battles. Admiration was heaped upon people around me wearing war paint. The more hardcore, the better. The smell of meat and blood hung in the air. Their approach to food was utilitarian, and it was treated mostly as an afterthought. Reports indicate a dramatic increase in secret meetings and rumblings of revolution. To admit a goblin is to be hit with a $40 gold fine. No exceptions. Striker. Okay, the wedding is almost upon us. Have your eyes open for vendors and artisans making their way into the sprawl for the big event. I'll be in my office if you need me. That Wakandian prince sent all of my banking information to finally come through with my share of the gold. Call me if you're in a pinch. Rich in friends and gold, Malcolm. Okay.
Michael!
Hello, Lil.
What, no more sparkly suit?
It was a rental. Besides, today I'm here in a different capacity, to help coordinate the royal wedding.
Okay.
You have a lot of jobs, Mike.
And wedding planning is my least favorite out of all of them. Tell you what, why don't you be the wedding planner for the day? What do you think?
I think it's very irresponsible to get a 12-year-old girl to do two grown men's separate jobs.
I would agree with you there, Lil.
All you have to do is choose the music, decorations, and food menu for the big event. It's simple. Just let in the one you like the best. Or the one you think the groom would like best. Or who the bride will like. I'm sure it's not really going to affect anything. Or it might. See, it's simple. Do you want me to explain it again?
No, I think I've got it.
Okay, good. The only thing I hate more than wedding planning is talking about wedding planning. The wedding musicians will be coming by for you to choose first. Here's the gold. See you later, Lil.
Okay, I have 350 gold remaining in the wedding planning budget. Okay.
Whoa, this gig pays great.
The money's not for you. There's 3 choices for music, food, and decor, and each comes with its own price tag. The gold is the budget for the wedding.
Okay. Can I keep it?
What if I don't choose anybody? Do I get to keep all the money?
You have to choose somebody. And the cheapest
Hey.
options might not make people happy. But if there's money left over, you get to keep it.
I see.
But if you go over budget, it'll have to come out of your own pocket.
I see.
We're on a tight timeline, so keep an eye on your action points. You've got 4 per round, so that's talking to everybody once, or to 2 folks twice. You get the idea. Need that run by you one more time?
Nope. I've got that.
Remember, you do the choosing. I'll be here to record your choice and keep track of the budget.
Okay, well, it's no biggie. Just choose the 3 most important elements of any wedding and try not to stress that it's a royal one. You got this.
Hello, young lady. The name is Jacob Fiddlestein, and me and my accordion here play all the polka conga you kids are so crazy about these days. A 1 and 2 and polka conga 2 and 3 and polka conga 3 and 1 and polka conga. Hey! Hoy, I nearly winded myself there.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you're probably not going to be the best choice.
Hello. Hi. Hello. My name is Suzette Courgette, and I sing with my voice. I do the slow songs and the nice songs and some of the ones you know.
Vlad Extreme here, mate. I know what you're thinking. What is the baddest, metalist bad boy of death metal playing some skint royal wedding?
I have a feeling that you're probably going to be the way to go.
Well, I ain't here just to collect a big paycheck, mate. I'm here to stick it to the bourgeoisie and not take any of their crap, mate. Rock and roll all life long.
Because I feel like Kargan would like you.
As it turns out, I left my amplifier on the bus, mate. It must be sitting there right next to all my awards and trophies, mate. So let's cut the fuss and let me through, right? Because as we all know, everybody likes the sound of what Daddy Vladdy is putting down. Extreme!
Have you made up your mind?
Oh, okay. He's also going to be the most expensive. Screw it, it's a royal wedding.
Extreme!
Good choice, maybe. I'll write this down and be back when the next group turns up. See ya, kid.
Well, if it isn't the Edward, the great magician. Got another group of brats to entertain? Where are you pulling a rabbit out of now?
I'm afraid I've put my days of magic and illusions behind me.
You got kicked out of the Magicians Union, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Seems people preferred the actual dark arts to my light entertainment. No matter though, I've got a new career now.
Working at your parents' garden shop?
They wish. I'm a wedding officiant. I'm here to officiate the royal wedding.
Really? You? You are?
I am.
So it's the Edward, the wedding officiant now, is it?
Of course it isn't. Do you know how ridiculous it was for me to have the Edward the Magician as my name? It was so redundant. I can't believe nobody ever told me. 2 these? I must have looked like an idiot.
Well, when you put it that way.
So now it's just Edward the official officiant, with only 1 the, thank you very much.
Having official and officiant is also redundant.
It is? Why didn't anyone ever tell me that?
I'm telling you now.
What am I going to do about my 5,000 brand new business cards?
Can't you cancel the printing?
I did them by hand.
Oh!
I am currently going over the security plans for the wedding. I don't have time to help organize every little detail, although that's not stopping some people from sending menial tasks my way. God, I hate anything to do with non-security related issues. Search his person. If he has anything he shouldn't have, deny him entry. Or just deny him anyways. I don't have time for this.
Hello, Councilwoman Ash? I'm sorry to bug you on such a busy day, but...
Lil, thank goodness you called. Seems in all the chaos of organizing this wedding so fast, we forgot to hire someone to officiate the ceremony. Do you know anyone who could do the job last minute?
This has got to be a joke, right?
I never joke, Lil. Well, that's not true. I often share a laugh with my fellow political and high society types. But this is beside the point. Find someone now, and quickly, and don't dally.
Well, Eddie, it seems dreams do come true. They forgot to hire an officiant and are looking for someone to work the gig. Think you got what it takes?
Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. See, Mom and Dad, I knew hard work and persistence would pay off in the end.
Let's chalk this one up to dumb luck. Good luck, Edward.
Thanks again, friend.
We're not friends. Oh my god, are Edward and I friends?
Ew. Okay.
Hello there, I'm back. On to the decorator candidates. I don't have to tell you how important the interior decorations and overall aesthetic of a wedding can be. I don't have to tell you, because I refuse to tell you. Anyways, here they are, take your shot.
Okay, these are the wedding planners.
Hello again, Mum. Thought I'd see my way down to do some decorating for the royal wedding. Ain't much of a decorate per se, but I got my cerulean blue, blood red, and cadmium green with me, so I'd go do something with them, I suppose.
Hello! I've got some grand ideas, for how the royal wedding should be. You might not know it, but I read all the latest wedding magazines down at the salon when I'm getting the old do done. And apparently what's in these days is meat. Big bold slabs of meat on the wall. It gives things a real abattoir feel, so they say. So I guess I'd go with that.
I think Cargan would appreciate that, actually.
Who am I, you ask? Only the editor of the biggest wedding magazine in circulation right now. There's no one else who can do the royal wedding justice, darling. Surely you've seen my work. Just don't look in last year's issue, darling. I went on a real tangent about slaughterhouses one night, and my team printed everything I said. Blame the Quaaludes. But this year, darling, we'll do something daring. Daring and bold, darling. Can you feel it?
Alright, so he wants to kind of paint, she wants to decorate meat, and she wants to do something daring. I want more information about what you think is daring.
Here's my Pinterest board, which is totally a thing that exists in the world of this game.
As if by magic, images of a wide array of impeccably decorated events appears before Lil's eyes. Okay. I feel like meat's the way to go.
Have you made up your mind?
Okay, so... Plus, I kind of got told no goblins, so he was kind of out. Yep. Yes.
That's the sweet smell of my successful design ideas, which will smell just like actual butchered hanging meat.
And it's set in stone. I'll write this down and be back with the next group. See ya, kid. It is I, Articulous Flamehands, a contestant you did not find worthy on the hit show So You Think You Can Save a Princess. Not going to lie, that really stung. In any case, I have a message to deliver to the High Council of the Mages Guild. So if there's nothing else, I will be on my way. Oh, it is getting harder and harder for mages to communicate openly, so everyone is resorting to this secret message, cloak and dagger nonsense. Between us, there's talk of mages dabbling in the magic that dares not speak its name.
A lot of times, finger pointing can be a sign that there's more to the story than one side has to offer. Keep your wits about you.
How old are you again?
Old enough.
I need more information.
This is the message I have been charged to deliver to the High Council of the Mages Guild. No use in trying to read it, though. It is concealed by a web of secretive spells and codes that would be incredibly difficult to untangle.
Can you read it?
The codes used by the High Council are too strong for me, a mere level 9, to interpret. Wards held by powerful crystals were used to create them. It would take powerful crystal magic to decode this.
Well, this is what my decoder ring is for.
Hey, can I see the letter you're delivering?
Incredible! Let me see. Wait. What? No. This cannot be true. These renegade mages are more deeply embedded than I thought. I was sent to deliver this? Dear child, thank you for saving me from myself.
What does it say? I want to know what it says.
I must flee and work to weed out the bad actors within the guild. Dark days lie ahead. Be careful. Your name was also mentioned in the letter.
What does it say?
Alright, kid, can you feel it? We're almost done. This is the last hellish choice you'll have to make as a wedding planner. I, for one, cannot wait to be finished. Just hurry up and pick the food option for the wedding so we can get out of here.
I'm not allowed to leave.
Monty's has the soup. That's all I'm allowed to say.
Good afternoon. I am here today representing Catering Corp regarding a contract to provide the sustenance for the large gathering known as the Royal Wedding. Catering Corp is willing to provide the base amount of calories needed to sustain such a high-capacity event in return for appropriate remuneration. I am accompanied by samples of our food and a detailed list of ingredients available upon request.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle François Saint-Français. head waiter à la chez de la maison. We provide the finest and the fanciest of delicacies for the newly married royal couple and their guests. Only the smallest portions for the highest prices, of course. Very chichi pompon for the snootiest of people. A place someone like you or anyone you know would never get into, no matter how hard you tried.
Okay, so this one's more difficult. I definitely don't think Kargan would be into him. But I also don't think... Monty's might be the way to go. Can you give me more information?
Here's the menu. Spoiler, it's soup.
The menu reads 1 appetizer soup, 2 entree soup, 3 dessert soup. Okay.
Have you made up your mind?
I guess so. I'm gonna go with Monty's.
We look forward to making it a super event. Get it?
Thank God this nightmare of a job is over. All the rest of you go home. Good choosing, kid. Well, at least I hope it's good. I wouldn't want to be the one responsible for messing up something like a royal wedding. Anyways, goodbye.
I am a citizen of the sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
You're a goblin. Okay.
I have no further statement to make beyond the following. I am a citizen of the sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
How do I know you have nothing on your person? How do I know you're even a citizen of the sprawl, for that matter?
If you want to search me, go ahead. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I am a citizen of the sprawl. I solemnly declare that the information I have provided is true, that it is of the same force and effect as if made under oath, and that it was freely given. The treatment of my people, and indeed most all non-humans in the sprawl, is a disgrace, a national embarrassment. If I do not have the freedom to come and go from my home as I please, what do I have? So once again I say to you, I am a citizen of the sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
I really do feel for you, but why should I have to pay a fine to support your protest?
I'm sorry that you are the one in this position, but this protest is bigger than me. Bigger than all of us. It's just the beginning. If today we are unable to come and go as we please, what happens tomorrow?
Intriguing. You seem to be caught between a rock and another equally hard rock. Tell you what, I'll take care of the fine if you let him in. I just gotta see what the GLA has planned.
Okay, as long as I'm not copying the fine, Malcolm, okay?
What the heck is the GLA?
Goblin Liberation Army? Geez, you don't pay attention to these people at all, do you? It's just click, click, click with you, isn't it?
Are you part of this liberation army?
Founding member. Well, not really, but of course I know about them. I don't just sit down here reading and writing Yelp reviews for Monty's. Although I do that a lot too.
You'll pay if I let him in?
Bingo! Let me just find my wallet.
Okay. Malcolm will pay if I let you in, so there you go. You can come in.
You should come by the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters sometime. Here's the password. Come. It will open your eyes to what's happening in the sprawl.
Okay.
Where's Hamish? I really don't have time for... say, you there, little girl? I need to get to the other side of the sprawl without delay. I need you to listen to me. This is time sensitive. I know you got your instructions, but it's important that I get going quickly.
Okay. You mentioned my father.
I swear someone was supposed to give you guys a heads up that I was coming. Let me spell it out for you. I went to school to become an ice sculptor. My parents said, you'll never make a living at it. And they were right. Until the royal wedding, that is. This is my big break. I got the ice. I sculpted it. Now I have to deliver it. It's hot out. Just let me through so I can prove my parents wrong.
I don't see how you would lie about being an all.
Sounds like you're under a lot of pressure. I'll try to get you on your way.
Thank you. You have been an immeasurable help in the battle for my parents' approval.
Hey, I did see something about creatives, I think. Okay, vendors and artisans. Okay. So I think, like, yeah, the ice is melting. We're just going to get you in as quick as possible, I think. There you go.
I can't thank you enough. I'm sorry for coming in hot. Weddings are the worst. If you can get close enough, take a look at my sculpture. I'll throw something in there just for you. Gotta go.
You let her... Cool. Cecil hands Lil a letter. Your choices for Praetor Kargan's wedding have been deemed acceptable. Accept this gold as a token of thanks for honoring our ways. Kapla them. Yay! Money! Yay!
I have a very bad feeling about this.
So do I.
Salve ile escuela. Regno meo grata.
I need to get out of here, and fast.
Cuido Ruiz, curparum nudimus.
No!
Think, Lil, think.
Hospices in hoc regno, atulistina donna solita, hic requiritur immoratio vircis.
Hey, that caused us to be here. Let's see if that gets us out.
What the f was that? That was next level.
Lil is actually so freaked out that she's a complete loss for words after having stumbled across space and time and having gone toe-to-toe with an interplanet demon. Okay.
I'm gonna go down to the dig site to throw this stupid time machine down a deep hole. Okay, Lil, get it together. You can still do this. You've gotta take it back. Got too real with your chronometer 3000 thing today. I don't want it anymore.
Okay, it summoned demons.
Hi, Bee. So nice to see you, Bee. Your paper in the Journal of Dwarven Medicine was a revelation, Bee.
Well, excuse me, but I was just pulled into what I'm guessing was a parallel dimension and was almost murdered by a demon.
How unfortunate. I always wondered what the byproduct of St. Bartholomew Inglebrook's lunar incantation would have on the relationship between time and interplanar folding.
Stop it. I don't care about any of that. Just take it back.
I'm sorry, I truly am, but we've come too far. I'm sorry I've been absent, but I've been watching, and the readings I've been receiving have been very promising.
I don't care.
But you would care if everything and everyone you knew and loved was at risk.
Wait, what?
Everything might seem like we're in a storybook, but open your eyes. We're on the verge of a civil war from inside the walls. And if you hadn't heard, the princess just pissed off some very powerful people. It is in your best interest to continue to help me with the device. Because who knows when we will need to rewind time and something more important than which nobody you chose to send to the dungeon today. And you're here, after allegedly going toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon. I trust you.
Fine.
I'm not gonna keep doing this forever. You and everyone else are gonna owe me a childhood, you know?
Keep helping me with the Chronometer 3000, and we can see about making that happen for you.
Lil, can you be on the lookout for a health inspector? They can look like anybody. How about you whistle if you think you've identified one?
I can't whistle.
Well then scream health inspector at the top of your lungs.
I'll see what I can do.
Today's cocktail special is not relevant to you, Lil. Sorry. And we just ran out of milk. Sorry again.
Hello again, Mr. Dwarf. What are you still doing here?
Hello to you, little guards person. Since we last met, I've decided to try my luck here in the sprawl.
Not to be insensitive, but things aren't the greatest for non-humans right now.
I know, but trust me, out there it's even worse. And Arda's letting me stay until I can get on my feet, in exchange for fixing a few things around here.
Like the jukebox?
Like the rat-infested generator room downstairs. But tell you what, if you've got 5 gold, I can buy the components I need from Garby, and I'll fix this old girl once and for all.
Fine. Here you go.
Once I've finished my ale and you're away to bed, I'll have it fixed up like new. Or at least like it was before the rats had their way with her.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it.
Ah, here she is, the little guardsman who spoke to the princess and secured the union between the Sprawl and the great Marvog Empire.
Yay me!
Yeah, I did. Told her just what to do and she listened to my every word.
I admire your complete lack of modesty. Modesty is such an ugly thing. Let us celebrate with a tankard of blood wine. Kapla!
I'm 12. I can't drink alcohol.
Haha, never fear. There is no alcohol in Marvog blood wine. Just blood. In a big cup called a tankard.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass on that.
Haha, very well. There will be much blood wine at the royal wedding where the Sprawl and Marvog tie their fortunes together forever. Let us raise a glass to the gatekeeper who brought us all together this day.
Kapla!
Did a mouse sneeze somewhere? Come, child, louder and with fury. Kapla! Too furious, far too furious. We are not at war. Be careful shrieking like that. But as we say in Marvog, better to be too furious than not to be furious at all.
I'm exhausted.
I shall now recite the Marvog pledge of unwavering loyalty, as is our custom.
And that's my cue to leave.
Okay. Tangled web of corruption and lies and some coupons. There's Monty's. Hi!
Hello? Hello? I brought the orange slices. Was today a regular meeting day or one of those top secret planning for what's going to happen at the princess's wedding days? Is anybody here?
I'm here?
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't think so.
Oh, then you can't have any orange slices.
Those aren't orange slices. Those are just the rinds.
I got hungry.
This image has started to appear all over the sprawl in the past months. Now you know what it means. Viva la Gobelution!
What's this?
I've gone back to where it started, to find myself in light. We're apart for more than a lifetime, but now it will be right. P.S. Remember to bring running shoes?
I have a feeling the GLA leader wrote that. At least, I'm sure that troll over there didn't. I wonder what it means.
Testing. Testing. What's the deal with mole people? Hello? Is this thing on? Okay. Alright, so let's go to bed, I guess.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Okay, Edward the official officiant was officially offered the gig to preside over the royal wedding. On the one hand, he felt he had struck gold with this being his very first professional opportunity to try his hand at the thing he'd set his sights on a few hours before. On the other hand, his utter lack of basic competency made him nervous that he might make a critical mistake in front of so many high-ranking and, well, armed individuals. At times like this, Edward would remember the words his parents told him as a child. Edward, we don't care what you do in life, just don't become an amateur children's birthday party magician. So, no matter how poorly it went, at least Mum and Dad would be pleased. Articulous Flame Hands panicked at the discovery of the contents of the letter he'd been charged to deliver to the Mages Guild and raced home to his tower. Once safe behind the magic wards, he conjured a ferret to eat the letter so that no one else would be burdened with the truth of what the Mages Guild was planning for the scroll. Sadly, because he knew he lacked the strength or skill to continue while burdened with this disturbing information, he cast a selective memory spell on himself, causing the mage to completely forget about the letter and its contents forever. With the wave of his wand and a muttered incantation, Articulus became blissfully ignorant once again. But do you know who didn't forget the letter? The ferret Articulus conjured to eat the evidence. The surprisingly literate animal managed to catch quite a bit of it before he polished the papers off. How is it supposed to live its ferret life now, knowing what it knows? Sure, it was only a foot-long charismatic little predator with the body of a chubby weasel, but he was no chicken. The ferret knew it could inspire others to take up arms at his side, not just rodent and muscular warriors, but the sky creatures too. With their combined strength and superior numbers, they would easily conquer anything in the Mages Guild would throw at them, and the scroll would be saved. Step 1. Regurgitate the letter. Unfortunately, the sound of a retching ferret caught the attention of Articulus. Thoroughly mind-wiped, the mage had zero recollection as to why he'd conjured the ferret in the first place, but he was damn sure it wasn't so it could throw up on his nice rug. The mage unsummoned the ferret before it could get all the contents of its stomach up, and as a result, the fate of the sprawl remained uncertain. The enigmatic goblin walked through the gate of the sprawl and disappeared. Either he had gone completely unnoticed, or was adept at losing anyone he would seek to follow. His fate is yet unknown. Iris Lapidary, the ice sculptor, did not reach the refrigerated storing depot at the palace before the hot sun's rays significantly deformed her masterpiece. However, upon removing its protective sheet, she had to admit that from certain angles, her melted work had become a quite stunning example of Caledonian New Bachra-esque movement. She wasn't sure how her work could be perceived the next day, so as to distract herself, she made her way to her favourite club in the little Ogre Town neighbourhood that catered to females of all species who tended to have rad, spiky haircuts, badass tattoos, copious piercing, and who loved to dance the night away while listening to dwarven heavy metal music. Are we going to translate that? Daemon nunquam criteram vidat sicut custos lil, qui passum coram eo illo dio apparut, verbum non exit diciens, et tandem iam du evanescere, potissine omni experientia si honesty suis, illa diem asperan habitat e certe non melior factus est ab aliqua puella per intervalla interclassa et diem sum tenere posset nevi.
A few moments later.
Okay. I accidentally clicked that off, but I translated that the demon had never seen a creature like the little guardian who appeared before him that day. He didn't understand a word he was saying, and finally it disappeared for a long time. He could have been without any experience if we're honest. He was having a rough day, and it certainly wasn't made any better by some girl interrupting him at intervals to keep his day going. Some nerves. That's, yeah, roughly what it says. Anyway, we're going to leave it here for this episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
Dumb things on street. So many dumb things on street. Dumb things.